Okay, in this example 8, we are going to do more calculation for income tax, but we are also going to work backwards to, to know a person chargeable income based on the tax that they are paying. So just now in the previous example, do you remember? We actually try to add the bracket. So this is the 30,000 bracket. Okay, so we will do the adding up. Then we can classify which bracket a person will go to. So this one is 120,000. Okay, this one is 160,000. Okay, so 200,000. Here will be 240,000. Here, so this table is very huge. Okay, they break down into a lot of income. Okay, so you go and total the bracket, total the income first. Then later on, we will decide which person will go into which one. Okay, the last one, right, is actually the unlimited amount already. Okay, so again, how do you interpret? Okay, so later on, we try to classify first. So can you make sure you total up the chargeable income first? So we know which bracket. Okay, so like for example, this one. Okay, so if this person chargeable income is 28,500, so 28,500 will go into the 30,000 bracket. So we'll go to the 30,000 bracket. So because it's less than 30,000, so it will go into the 30,000 bracket. So this will be the first basket, and then this will be the second basket. So meaning, right, we are going to split this into the first basket and then the second basket. And then for the first basket, the tax is 0. So the government decide not to tax. For the first basket, there's no tax. For the second basket, it will be 2%. So 2% until a maximum of 200. Okay, the 200 come from 2% times 10,000. This 10,000. So maximum is 200. Okay, but if you calculate this, so this one is no tax. This one is 2%. The second basket is 2%. So you calculate 2%. So this will be the tax amount. Okay, I'm not going to press it up for you. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly choose a few so that you can see how we break into the bracket. Okay, so maybe I choose this one. The next one I choose D. D is 115,000. 115,000. So which bracket should he choose? Okay, 115, we'll choose this one. The 120,000. So you should choose the amount that is the nearest to 115,000. So it should be this one. So the first basket is 80,000. Then the second basket is anything that is more than 80,000. So in this case, so I'm going to split this into 80,000. That's the first basket. The second basket, okay, you subtract away, you will get 35,000. So if you go to the bracket correctly, then you will be able to split according to what they tell you. So then, okay, let's go to the bracket. So the first basket, this is the tax that you are going to pay. The second basket is 11.5%. and this is the maximum that can be paid from the second basket. Okay, so where does this 4,006 come from, right? So this 4,006 come from 11.5 times the second basket. So the maximum the second basket can go to is 40,000. Okay, but if you look back at your scenario, we don't have 40,000. So if you look back at the scenario here, the second basket is only 35,000. So the tax for the first basket is 3,350. From the second basket is 11.5%. So in the second basket is 11.5%. And then you punch your calculator. So you must know how to split the chargeable income. Okay, so I'll give one more example here. So for example, this one, 284,000. So 284,000. So 284,000, I should choose this bracket. This person earned 284,000. So the first basket is 280,000. And then the second basket is anything more than 280. But maximum it can go is the 40,000. So the tax for the first basket is a lot of money, 36,000. The second basket is 20%. So 20%, the maximum that it can go will be 8,000 because the 8,000 come from 20% of 40,000. So the second basket, right, the most that you can put is 40,000. But if you look at our scenario, we don't have 40,000. So if I split like this, 280,000 is my first basket. Then my second basket is left with 4,000. It is left with 44,000. 280,000. Wait. 280,000. No, I'm left with 4,000. So the tax for the first basket, if you look, is 36550. So 36,000 of tax. Then the second basket is 20%. That means you take 20% of the second basket. So then that will be your total tax. Okay, so you always choose a bracket that is nearest to the chargeable income, and it's usually less than the chargeable income. The bracket you choose it should be higher than the chargeable income. Okay, so you must choose the bracket that is higher than the chargeable income. So like for example, 36,000. 36,000 will go into this bracket, the 40,000 bracket. Go into the 40,000 bracket. 72,000. 72,000 will go to the 80,000 bracket. So the bracket should be higher than the chargeable income. The chargeable income should be lower than the bracket, the total income bracket. Okay, so our chargeable income, right, will be less than the bracket. So this is how you choose and then how you calculate. Okay, so this one you will need to complete to make sure you can understand. Okay, so this is actually the easier ones. Okay, so check out first. Make sure you are comfortable with this first before we go to the next part where you actually got to work backwards from the income tax. Okay, so calculating income tax from table will be quite basic. So make sure you are able to do that first. Okay. So make sure you complete this part and then make sure you complete the whole of 112 first.